Today we're unboxing the very last Boxyluxe box by Boxycharm. But nonetheless, this was sent to me so that I can unbox, review for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything I got fairly quickly, and then we're gonna go on into the try on because I'm actually pretty excited about these items. And yes, I opened her already because I was too excited. And I noticed that this time around, girl, they gave us prices, which is freaking awesome. It says this is their spring box, which means the next quarterly box will be released in the summer. At that point, I'm sure it'll say icon box and it'll be like different packaging. Let's get into the first product that I was like, okay, I've been wanting to smell this and feel the texture for the longest time. It goes for $35. It is the Cocoa Rose Fudge Whipped Body Butter by Truly. Look how pretty she is on the inside. I'm so excited for her. What do you smell like? I smell the rose for sure. It says coconut, rose, shea butter, vegan, collagen booster, and algae extract boost. Yeah, it's funny. I thought it would have been like a mousse, like very, very thin in consistency, but it's not. Hold on. It's a body butter. I just got out the shower, so I guess why not? Oh. Once you start blending it in, it kind of feels like a oil-ish. It smells pretty, girl. I'm not mad at her at all. We got this. It is a complexion brush duo by LYS Beauty. This brush is supposed to be 30 doll hairs. Ooh, are the brushes any good, mija? I wouldn't know. We're gonna try them today. This was for foundation. This one is for sculpting and bronzing. They're pretty. It is a very light baby pink matte packaging. I gotta wash these first though, so we're gonna move on. Then I got this product by Verb. It goes for $20. It is the Moringa and Jojoba Treatment Oil Hydrate, Nourish, Balance, Repair. Is this for the face or for the hair? Ooh, I rhymed. It's for my hair. It says it's silicone free, nourishes and balances the scalp. I am not applying this on my hair right now. I just washed it. I'll show you what the packaging looks like though. And so in order to apply directly onto the scalp, you have a dropper. It is affordably priced. It's just $20. So in the event that we like it, we can replace it. Then I ended up getting a KVD Beauty product. This here is their tattoo pencil liner. Goes for $22. I got a brown. I'm not mad at a brown. You know why I'm not mad at a brown? Because I really like the black. I already own the black. It doesn't budge. This formula is actually really nice. So the fact that we get a brown, since a lot of brands feature blacks, freaking cool. So I'm excited about this. Then I got this by Fenty, but I genuinely have no idea what it is. It says it goes for $40. It is their pre-show glow instant retexturizing 10% AHA treatment, and it comes with a reusable applicator. See, that happens because I just got excited and I don't read. Tiny as hell. Would this be full size? I don't think so. All right, so this is more of an exfoliator, almost like the Paula's Choice that I love, my 2% AHA BHA. I just checked. Yes, this is a full size. It's probably magic in a bottle if that little itty bitty thing goes for $40. Next, I got an Iconic London palette. It says the multi-use lip and cheek palette. I'm assuming it's all gonna be creams. Now this is supposed to go for $55. Yo no sé. First up, espérate. Look at the packaging. You have hard plastic. You get a full-size mirror, and then you're getting your colors. I would not use this on my lips. I'm very big on creams, so I feel like we're gonna just use this specifically on the cheeks. These are tints. It's cute because it's not a full-on pigment, so you get a little bit of a hint of something. It's not going to be harsh right off the bat, so you're able to build it if you wanted to. At least that's what it looks like. We're definitely playing with these today. Hello. Last two are the most pigmented ones. I'm not mad at it at all, and this shade is going to be beautiful on really deep, rich skin. I like the shades so far. We're gonna see what we can come up with on the cheekbones. And then I have two more products. I'm actually pretty excited about one of them, but let me show you this one. This is the Uoma Drama Bomb. It is a mascara. Now this mascara goes for $19.50, and it says salute to the sun. The packaging is nice. It's different. I mean, it's mascara, so there's nothing super out of this world. And when you pop her open, we have this mascara wand. It looks like a mascara wand we've seen often time on and off between brands. It promises to, it says the bestseller is now dripping in gold. The unique hourglass shaped wand grabs and lifts each lash. I almost didn't get the word. Delivering extreme volume while the nourishing formula moisturizes and promotes lash growth. Ooh, so this is like a lash serum for growth and a mascara all in one. Okay, we're gonna try her, but it says unique hourglass. Listen, I've seen this shape many a times before, so it's not all that that unique. And then I got the Pat McGrath, which I'm really, really excited for because you guys already know that I snagged the cheek palette over at Ipsy. Now this Pat McGrath palette goes for $36 and it's Pat McGrath, so I was like, oh, 36 bucks, that's not bad. But this is gonna be my very first time trying a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. And I know you guys are like, what? You're obsessed with eyeshadows. What do you mean this is your first time? Yeah, but I'm not crazy. And sometimes like prices are like super duper high and I've had to declutter my eyeshadow palette, so it doesn't make any freaking sense to keep buying eyeshadows if I'm not gonna use them. So I've skipped on Pat McGrath. I have honestly believed that people really, really hype the formula up, so I wouldn't know. But we're gonna try it today. We're gonna start off with the LYS foundation brush. Again, she looks like this. It's a really, really nice brush. And then the foundation I'm gonna use is my True Match in W6.5. I'm gonna do my 2 pumps. Taking my brush, I'm gonna tap, 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 tap. So now the brush pretty much took most of it, if not all of it. And I am going to tap the product everywhere just to kind of like make sure I'm blending enough product everywhere because I really don't like going in with more than just the 2 pumps unless it's absolutely necessary. Tap, 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 and then eventually we will buff this in. Okay, the brush is doing a really good job. It's nice and soft, and I don't feel like I've wasted any foundation, so that's good. I mean, is a brush gonna be life-changing? No, I don't think I've found one yet. I do have brushes that are like my favorites, but are they gonna like, oh my God, change your life for the rest of your life? No. She did a really good job. I don't have any streak marks on my streak marks. Did I just say streak marks? I sure did. But there are no brush marks. There we go, even better. There's no brush marks on the skin. She did a flawless job. I think we're good. I like the brush. Now I'm gonna use the sculpting brush. Now, people sometimes have this misconception that a sculpting brush is specifically for just the contour areas. You can also sculpt and brighten, which is what we're gonna do with her first. So I used my Ofra Cosmetics concealer. I'm gonna take the brush and I am, ooh, she's fluffy. Look, I'm just tapping, it blended. I'm gonna tap here, right in the center, she blended. I'm gonna drag any additional product I have on the brush down the bridge, and I am going to tap, tap, tap. She is very fluffy. It's funny because when you look at her, the brush actually looks pretty dense, but it's not. Now I'm gonna take a sculpting powder and I'm gonna dip the brush. I know the brush has a little bit of product, but it's such a beautiful concealer formula that it almost feels like a powder. So I am going to take the sculpting shade. I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna sculpt at least one side on camera so you guys can see. See how fluffy it is? Now remember, sculpting and bronzing are 2 very different things. Now let's make this forehead look a little smaller. Here we have the sculpted side. It lifted and I was able to kind of really chisel out my cheekbones. And then this side is just what we would normally look like. Do I like the brush? Yes, I really, really do. It did a really flawless, seamless job. It did a really good job just blending. It was very effortless. Of course, I'm gonna go in and bronze and stuff like that. I'll use another brush for that, but I wanted to show you the effect that sculpting can do. And if you have a tool that's decent, this one's more than just decent. This one's actually really nice. Playing around with makeup should not ever, ever, ever be complicated. So the fact that this brush did it so seamlessly, listen, if you get this brush, I really hope you guys like it because I do. We already know how excited I get over eyeshadow palettes. So let's dive on into the Pat McGrath one. I've prepped my lids with my clean canvas in Fair by Gerard Cosmetics. I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into this satiny shade here. Everything else is super, wow, look how pretty. Everything else is super frosty and creamy and it has a lot of shimmer. This is the only shade that's gonna work well on the crease right now. So I'm gonna dip into her and I'm dipping in very, very gently because mija, she is more than just pigmented. I am going to kind of carve out my crease with this. We already know I like to tap, tap, tap. And the tapping is gonna allow you to distribute this product well throughout the areas that you'd like it to kind of sit into, and you get to build it. That way you get that really nice intensity. Deepen that a smidge. I feel like we might just go deeper, but that's kind of like deep enough. So I'm just gonna blend like this, distribute a lot of that product out here. Don't worry about that crease area. Like the outer crease, I know it's not blended. We're gonna work on her in a second. And then I am going to tap whatever's left on my brush onto the inner portion, leaving this area nice and clean. With a clean, fluffy brush, I will just blend that outer edge area fairly lightly. And this is what takes a little bit of time because you want it to be nice and gradient. These eyeshadows are more than just buttery soft. They're extra creamy, but they're still a powder. It's so odd. It's a really nice formula. I can see why people hype it up, but for me, it's just the price point. I mean, this palette is reasonably affordable, I guess, considering the formula you're getting. Like the bigger ones, they're insanely expensive. So if Ipsy wants to continue to, and I'm saying Ipsy because, you know, as of April, right, the changes, but if Ipsy and Boxy want to continue to feature Pat McGrath, I'm all for it. All right, so we've blended this out. I'm grabbing an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to dip into this shade here. It's so pretty. It's almost like it wants to be a peach with gold shimmers to it. And I'm gonna tap that shade in here, and I just gasped because I didn't expect it to look this pretty. Kind of blending some of that on here, and I haven't dipped back into the pan. This is just a one-time dip, and she's doing the most, and she is stunning. I'm like quite obsessed. I'm gonna dip back into this deeper shade, and I'm gonna concentrate that out here. I wanna deepen this a little more, and then I'll blend out that edge. You guys, I really hope everyone gets that palette. It's so pretty. With a very fine brush, I'm gonna dip into that deep shade, and I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line, but I'm gonna stick as close to the lash line as possible. I'm gonna grab the KVD liner. I'm gonna line my waterline really gently. I'm gonna tight line while I'm at it, and I'll apply a little bit of liner as close to the lash line as possible. And then I'll pull out very gently because I'm not trying to create a wing, not at all, but I want to lift the outer area of the eye. So you get into the outer corner here like this and just pull up at an angle. It lifts the eye ever so gently. And because this is extremely waterproof, that's why they call it a tattoo liner, this baby is not moving anywhere. It's gonna stay there all day. And then I'm gonna go in with the mascara. I'm gonna apply it at the bottom lashes first. And then let's see what it does for my top lashes. This is one coat at the bottom and two at the top. I think it's a really nice mascara, and I think the combination of also being a serum for lash growth, I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't find it to be completely life-changing or like it really dramatized the eyes. I feel like I might just go in with accent lashes just to lift. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the eyeball, add the accent lashes because I've made an executive decision. We're going to do it, and I'll be right back. I added the accent lashes. I added a lip combo that I think would go really well with the eyes, and then I realized I want to do more to the eyeball. So I'm going to dip into this shade here because it's just a stunning like frosty champagne shade with the very same very fine brush. And I want to tap that in here to just kind of like brighten this inner corner area. These formulas are so creamy, so they're going to add to the look and not infuse all together. You're going to be really able to see them individually, which I like. I'm going to use my powder puff just to kind of clean out the inner corner underneath and lift. You guys, and the eyes are done, and I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Am I gonna run out and buy a really, really expensive palette? No, but I think that these here for like the price point in the 30s, I think it's beautiful. I'm not done. I still have to try these, baby. So we're gonna do that. And to apply the blush, I think I am gonna use a brush. I think it works well. I'm gonna go in with this one because it's the one that I had my eyes on since I opened it up. Yeah, and it's gonna work because of like that pretty peachy shade we applied all over the lid, so it works, and I'm excited because if you want to go light-handed, go in with your fingers. I usually say use your fingers. Your fingers warm it up to your skin, and it gives you a beautiful, like, flawless finish. However, I'm using a brush because I want to really pack it on. I want you to be able to see it. And these formulas with my finger were slightly sheerer than I wanted. With my powder puff, I'm gonna go around those edges. That way we are mattifying and there's a nice gradient. But I still want that little bit of a glossy finish for sure, because it just allows me to look like I have a healthy glow without having to go in with highlighter. All right, you guys, and here is the completed look. I had a lot of fun with this box. I think that my box was fantastic. I have several products that I really liked out of it. The KVD liner, the iconic London blush and lip palette was stunning. I think my fave right now is this one because I honestly thought she was being overly hyped, but she's not, okay? She's just not. This is definitely a very luxe box. I think it's a beautiful variation to feature considering that this will be the last official luxe box. I ended up getting 8 full-size products. I got more makeup over skincare. I'm actually pretty excited to try everything. And they finally included Pat McGrath into Boxycharm. Kind of at the end. Technically. But it's better late than never. Is this a variation you're hoping to get? Is this a variation you got? Is this the best variation you've seen other influencers unbox? Because being realistic, I do not look at other people's beauty box unboxings until I do my own because I don't want to be biased. Make sure you've given me your feedback down below, and if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, you hit the notification bell and the like button. That way YouTube updates you every single time I provide an update here on YouTube and or upload a brand new video. All right, you guys, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.